shared to Facebook. Here is Friday. Only a few more days left in May. What is it, May 29th right now? Tomorrow, the 30th. Sunday's the 31st. And then we in June. Damn, almost half the year gone already, man. Time be floating. Time definitely floats like the clouds in the heavens. Update on the dead bird. I did not see a dead quail or whatever type of bird it was alongside the road. I'm looking. I see an area where I think I hit it. I don't see anything. So either he got eaten by a jackal or something, or he just flew away. You know what I mean? So I didn't see it because road kills always dead animals on the side of the road. I'll be seeing them there for days and weeks. You know what I mean? And I ain't see no type of bird. So we're gonna go with the idea that quail, whatever the bird was, into the bird. So we are going to choose to take the most positive outcome. The most positive outcome is definitely what we're taking. I showed them all tonight. I showed them all. Same what saving. I gotta do like one last little promo for it. It's not my show to say somebody just put it for, so as opposed to video drop that I did. Well, I'm gonna put it together real quick once I get to the crib. It's already done. I just gotta literally just put it together and drop it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna drop that tonight. Tomorrow's gonna be dope. Sucks because I gotta work my limo job in the morning. I never know when I have to work for those guys until like noon the day before whenever I do schedule myself. So I gotta pick somebody up in Connecticut and I gotta take him to JFK. But I'm gonna make good money for it. But I gotta get up like 5 in the morning, which I'm used to. Which this is what I do every day. You know what I mean? I get up at 5 in the morning. I gotta be there job by 6:30. I think. Yeah, I gotta pick up my car by like 7. Um, and I'm gonna drop off in JFK by like 9:30. Yeah, I ain't gonna be back till like noon, and then more than likely they're gonna schedule me for Sunday as well. But it is what it is. That's the side job. That's the side hustle. It's what it is, yo. It's what it is. One thing I'm learning when I'm around white folks. One thing as a black man, I have to remember is to pronounce the word ask with three amongst the white folks. If you do not pronounce the word ask with 3 syllables, they're gonna judge you, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to get judged. I used to have a punchline. I don't even know if I like that joke. That's just some throwaway. You know what I mean? It's just a setup. But I'm gonna continue to do it. And they're gonna realize I went to a state college, so I make sure that every time I'm around white folks, I pronounce ask with 3 syllables so that they cannot profile my education because I take my intelligence extremely silly, extremely silly, extremely seriously. But when I'm at the cookout, it's ask. When I'm at the potluck, it's ask. You know what I mean? We go to the potluck. Did you ask them? See, that's nobody says asked. I asked. I asked. I asked my boy Tom to go to the potluck with me. My boy Tom asked me to go to the potluck with her. And I was like, why, sure, child. I would most serendipitously go with you. Corny, I know, completely corny, man. You know, I don't trust, man. I don't trust people that don't like pancakes. They are some hard individuals to place your faith in, man. Because how could you not like those buttery, fluffy, golden discs of deliciousness with the crisp edges? That's like saying, I don't even like orgasms, man. You will be a person that's extremely hard to trust. I was doing my research paper, my thesis paper for the state college that I went to. And in my findings, I discovered that one thing that Genghis Khan, Joe Stalin, and Adolf Hitler have in common, none of them like breakfast pastries, yo. So me and you going out to eat in the morning, and I see you have a hard-boiled egg, wheat toast with no butter, and then hot water. I'm willing to bet you have Mein Kampf in your library. I don't trust people that don't like pancakes. Now, I've been doing my job. I've been doing this, working for this welding company for like a year now, and we have different routes. I deliver tanks, right? And one of my routes was Brattleboro, Vermont. Brattleboro, Vermont is interesting. It's beautiful, man. Very Hallmark card Christmas like. Brattleboro, Vermont is known, especially during the wintertime, cold weather and maple syrup. So you know what that means? The women there are very hairy and thick. I'm driving through the city and I noticed like all like the beautiful architecture, you know what I'm saying, the evergreen trees, very Hallmark Christmas card like. I realized to myself, ain't no thugs in Brattleboro, man. Because you ain't never seen a thug on a Christmas card. And just as I was saying that, I'm rolling down the street and I see this black brother with a bucket hat, book bag, and baggy jeans. And I thought to myself, that man's in witness protection. That man is not here by choice. It is a court order. He snitched on the entire organization. He is not here by choice. Damn, only thing he gonna have to do is eat pancakes while hanging out with his hairy, buxom wife, matching flannels, sharing the Subaru. Brattleboro, Vermont. I lost all my viewers, man. It's all good because I gotta run some stuff. This is just telling me I gotta watch my tape of my newer jokes. But bump it. We're just gonna run a couple of things. It is what it is, man. I'm kind of hungry too. I think I ate. I think yeah, I ate everything. I ate everything that I brought to lunch, man. Greedy. My big belly, man. My belly is like petrified fat. That's what it is. Yo, I'm not like in a funny mood at all, yo. And I'm trying to run some new stuff. I know ladies love when men please them. Ladies love when dudes go down on them. But some of y'all chicks take it too far, man. It's like that's the only thing y'all want. You know what I mean? Like if I was gonna be a lesbian, God would have made me different. I'm the dude, man. Why you want me to do all the eating, man? Some of these chicks go way too far wanting you to please them orally. I be thinking to myself, man, there's a lot of quadriplegic gamers. There are quadriplegic gaming channels where the people, they just play the video games. The only thing they can move is their head and their tongue and their mouth. You know what I mean? Some of these women that's obsessed with men going downtown, going into the subway, I wonder, do these ladies sometimes watch these websites for their own carnal needs? You know, as a turn them on, to do the rally point. We got to get the medi kits. There's a sniper on the roof. Watch my six. And she's just like, ooh, he quadriplegic. Ooh. I can imagine one of those ladies just taking it to the next level and actually start dating one of them quadriplegic gamers, you know, because of her obsession with his mouth. You know what I mean? Plus, he was one of the top warriors on Call of Duty. And all he got to use is his head, you know. So if he's a top warrior on the sticks, he might be the top warrior on that clip, is all I'm saying, man. So he playing the game. Rally point. We got to get to the helicopter. But she want to be pleased. She's like, listen here, head above shoulders, about to sit in your face. Like, no, you just got me killed. I need to get the meta pack for my team. You know what I mean? And so he's fighting against her, but he only has use of his head and his teeth. So he bites the vagina because that's his only means of defense. And he still has to go to court because he's the man in that situation. And even though he can only use, he can't, because he's a dude. So he's probably 6 months in prison for assault on a clitoris. Lame. I know this is lame. You know what? I'm about to just endure this bomb. Y'all about to join in the bomb with me, man. I'm trying not to do no jokes that I'm comfortable with. I'm gonna do all ideas, all stuff I didn't do for like a long time, man. Let's see. Let's see it. I remember I was in LA a few years ago. I was walking through the Hollywood Walk of Fame. You know what I mean? I'm just taking like a lot of pictures of the stars and things like that. And then all of a sudden, I felt a liquid splash on my dome piece. But I looked around, there wasn't no clouds in the sky. I wasn't close to any buildings, but liquid splattered on my dome. So I touched my head and look at my hands. Bird boo boo. The bird boo booed on my body. The bird boo booed on my body. It was a terrifying, horrible, morbid thing, man. Like birds are some haters, yo. Because you ever notice, man, every time you wash your car, the instant that you pull off the lot, what happens? The bird boo boos on your Buick, man. The bird boo booed on my body and the bird boo booed on my Buick. And I was looking up this thing. I was like, why is it that, you know, birds always like boo boo on your car when it's fresh out of the car wash? And when I looked it up, it said when birds are in the air and they want to poop, they're looking for something that looks like a body of water that looks shiny so they can relieve themselves. So that's why they boo booed on my head, because my head is real shiny, man. Birds are some haters, man. You know, if I had my way, I would get some fresh fertilized eggs, right? Heat them up nice and good, like in like a little bird coop. And as soon as they hatch, I step on the birds. I step on all the goddamn birds, man. If the birds was pooping on your head, boo boo on your body, and boo boo on your Buick, you would do the same thing too. Is all I'm saying, man. And what's up with these credit card companies, yo? credit card companies, no matter how bad your credit is, they'll still approve you up to $5,000. They will approve you up to $5,000. So that means it could be $1 or 5,000, man. And I was going through some financial struggles, but I knew the credit was bad. But I was like, bump it. I'm still, I could get up to $5,000, man. I only got approved for $100, man. $100, and I gotta pay an $89 activation fee immediately, man. I only got $11, man. I can't take no chick on no date with $11. We gotta have a date at 7-Eleven. We gotta share a gas station tuna sandwich. If we gotta split the cranberry seltzer water, that put me at about $3. Condoms is $4. I don't got enough the condoms, man. I'm still gonna smash it. Because if you don't smash it, when she offering it to you, she gonna think I'm gay, man. Credit card companies is crafty. Crafty, yo. It's ridiculous, man. Let's see if I can remember. Yeah, I know this performance is terrible. I know, but you know what? I'm tired of worrying about being good, man. I'm just worrying about getting these words out. That's all I'm concerned about. I'm just concerned about getting the words out, man. Getting the words out and giving y'all this entertainment. I'm gonna be much, much better. You know what though? Because it's 80 y'all watching me, y'all gotta know that I know how to do comedy. So I'll give y'all some real ish, man. Bump it. Let me stop that. As far as I know, I don't have children. As far as I know, you know what I mean? And being black, my mother always be pressuring me. Talking about Mo, when you gonna make me some kids? Mo, when you gonna make me some grandkids? I said, when you let me have company past 10 p.m., I can't afford rent and hotels. My mother is a hater. This is preposterous, man. And this is the thing, like, my mother recently got saved. My mother recently found Christ. So she's no longer fornicating. She's no longer having sex in the house. So if she's not allowed to have sex in the house, nobody's allowed to have sex in the house. And it's some bull. Because my moms don't even go to church. My mother be sipping wine while watching YouTube sermons. You understand what I'm saying? My mother be sipping wine while watching TD Jakes, Tony Evans, and Joe Osteen. And I'm like, Dad, Mom, are you sipping wine while you watching church? She said, what you talking about? This the blood of Christ. This the record from the Bible. This is in the scriptures. This is Ecclesiastes. This is the Passover. I said, Mom, I understand that, but you're drinking Pinot Grigio. It's the wrong color. Bad enough, it's not even the bottle Pinot Grigio. It's the box Pinot Grigio. That Franzia with the plastic bag on the inside, the spigot on the outside. She gonna run out of wine, filling up her glass, talking about only God is my judge. God is my only judge. That's the wine coming out the spigot sound. That's also the sound that y'all fellas should be making when you're pleasing your lady. The sound some of you ladies should be making when you're pleasing your lady if you go that way. My mother's ministry is preventing me from getting hoes. My mom's ministry is cock blocking. She could be at the pearly gates right now, and the Lord would be like, Mrs. Scott, what did you do to deserve to get into the kingdom of heaven? I blocked my son from having over 1,000 thoughts and let me through the pearly gates, boo-boo. And I better get the big cloud on the west wing, extra puffy, extra fluffy, with the Netflix included. You can't have heaven without having Netflix, man. Because even the cloud, the streaming services are extremely important. Now, talk about reparations. There's a lot of white folks, they say they're down with reparations and they're okay with it. But a lot of them ain't with it, man. And a lot of white folks ain't with reparations. They pretend like they are, but they're not. because they feel like they paid it already. You know how you can tell when a white person feels like they paid reparations already? They're the ones that always be buying you drinks, buying random black people drinks, man. They're not doing it because they're nice. They're doing it because they feel as if they owe a debt to our ancestors. And they should happen to offer you a drink. Like, no, thank you very much. I would take my reparations in cash, PayPal, Zelle. Hey, booty cheek, booty, vagina, or penis, whatever your flavor is, but we won't take checks. Period, man. We're not taking no checks, man. Now, speaking of reparations, they was always talking about reparations, reparations, reparations. That's what Joe Biden was screaming. But what they do is they don't give us reparations, man. They give us like these feel good consolation prizes. Like they want to make Superman black. They want to make Spider-Man black. Fuck all that, man. Cut us the check. So they do these little symbolic things. Like they give us Juneteenth, and they was talking about putting Harriet Tubman's portrait on the $20 bill. Harriet Tubman's portrait on the 20. I think it's a good thing we're putting our historical figures on the money and the currency because we built this country. But the one question I have about that portrait, a lot of people think this, but they don't have the willingness to say it. So I'll just say it myself. Is that the best picture that they have of her? Does her face look real angry? She didn't ever have any happy photographic moments like I freed the slaves, nigga. You know what I'm saying? When she crossed those Canadian borders, they had cameras back then. And the thing I ponder is how they gonna put the wanted picture on the money? You going to the post office to get some whatever, you know what I'm saying? Get a money order, something like that. You see she's wanted and it's on your come on, man. Somebody's owed some royalties. Plus, the look on her face, it looked like it's judging me for stuff shouldn't be mine. You gonna buy that Hennessy? You know you got high blood pressure. You gonna buy that ice cream cake? You know you got type 2 diabetes. I can't see myself using a Tubman 20 at like a black strip club with big booty black strippers, like Magic City, you know what I'm saying? It's like once I stuff it down her G string, it's almost like I'm putting Nana next to Nana. And I can't see myself using a Tubman 20 at a gas station in Mississippi. You look at 20, look at me, look at 20, look at me. We don't accept your kind around here, boy. That there is counterfeit. Like, don't you mean counterfeit? No, counterfeit. They only accept cracker currency in this county. Now, Tupac Shakur was a dope rapper, one of the greatest voices of our time, but his life was cut extremely short. You know anything about my podcast, we have that dragon inside of us that is the pure, unbridled energy, and its whole purpose is to attack and pounce and be aggressive. Tupac got his dragon unleashed at so many of the inopportune times, which unfortunately took his life away early, man. What's up, Fritz? A lot of his songs was dope, but a lot of the lyrics didn't make any sense. Like in Dear Mama, he said that famous phrase that I seen on a billboard one time. Even though you was a crack fiend mama, you always was a black queen mama. Now, I know I got a degree from a state college. I've done a lot of research. And in all my studying, I've never seen an account of regal, royal, black queen that loves to do crack. Could you imagine Nefertiti about to go to war with the Romans? And I ain't paid too much attention to history 101, so I'm just making stuff up as I go. We have to defeat the Romans, but first we need something to make us feel invincible. Special stones. Bring us your finest crack. You see how that don't make sense? Crack in Queens. I know for a fact they sell crack in Queens, Manhattan, 2 for the $5. Don't ask me how I know. But you can get some of the cheapest box ever out there. And I know some of y'all are wondering, why did I give this African queen a British accent? Because in Hollywood, 99.99999% of Africans have a British accent. That's why I did that. Caucasians is kind of crafty. They was talking about putting matter of fact, they put Maya Angelou's portrait, her engraved portrait, on the back of a quarter. You know what I mean? They put her engraved portrait on the back of the quarter. And if you know anything about Maya Angelou's history, before she became an activist and a renowned poet, she was a lady of the evening and a madam. She had to do what she had to do to get where she needed to be. And if you know anything about the front of the quarter, on the front of the quarter is George Washington. And I was like, yo, Caucasians are really crafty, you know? Because even in the great Queen Maya Angelou's death, there's still a white guy that's on top of her. This is crazy, man. We need Maya Angelou on the front and Sojourner Truth on the back. That's what we need to do. Get these, but then it would be lesbian. Then, then it would be activist lesbian porn. That's crazy. That don't make no sense at all. Yeah, my energy is low, but you know what? I don't care. I'm getting these words out, man. Keep it. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it in the rap thing. Um, there's a lot of dangerous professions in this world: oil riggers, ice fishermen, lobster catchers. To me, the most dangerous profession in the world to me right now, especially for young black teens, is being a rapper. Being a young rapper, man. There's so many of them die like every single week. It's just becoming a part of this like a commonality, man. It's like they're trying to get killed on purpose in order for their record sales to go up there, you know? And that couldn't be me, man. If folks was dying in my profession all the time, I would have to switch professions, man. If comedians was getting killed every week, everybody know I used to be a singer. I go back to doing R&B. You know what I'm saying? And if somehow singers started getting murdered every single week, you know, everybody know I used to be a poet. I just switched to being doing my poems, man. And if for some strange reason, like poets started getting killed every single day, I just switched to being a homosexual. Because gay people are the most protected individuals on the planet. Taking a gay person's life is like taking the life of a praying mantis. You're gonna get double the penalties, man. You're gonna get 5 times the you know what I'm saying? You're gonna get 10 times the time, man. Speaking of gay, when you look at them, don't praying mantises is a don't praying mantis don't they look kind of gay? You think about it? Because they real skinty, you know. They got the limp wrists, you know what I'm saying? They booty stick out. And they, you know, they got sharp little blades under their arms, and then when they fight, they're like, "I'm gonna cut you." Praying mantises fight like gay dudes. That's funny, man. Let me see if I today's just I'm just working out. I'm just working out. Matter of fact, I'm gonna cheat a little bit. and I've been faithful the entire time. For some reason, I don't know why I'm thinking about this, but in the early 2000s, there was a very lascivious video called Two Girls, One Cup. Well, with me and my lady, it's 2 years, one cunt. Yeah, I made myself laugh with that one. If the whole purpose of me was to drone through this and not want to do this and be all tired and annoyed to get the 2 girls, 1 cup, 2 years, one cunt. Yeah, 2 years, one cunt. Because I was going to say one pussy, but 2 girls, 1 cup, 2 years, one cunt. That to me, that just 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It just flows better. And I know cunt is a very touchy word for a lot of white folks. But I don't care. That's exactly what I'm going to do. I said 2 girls, 1 cup. I said, oh, you know what? I can add that to the tag, man. What I'll do is I will say, I've been with my girl for the past 24 months. This is the most faithful I've ever been in 10 months. I said, no, I'm just playing. You know what I'm saying? I ain't been with nobody else for this whole time, man. In the early 2000s, they had this porno called 2 girls, 1 cup. Well, as far as my lady, 2 years, one cunt. I'm not saying she's a cunt. I'm just talking about her vagina. That's funny. I could do so much with that. Damn, I'm happy. Like this last little. I know it's kind of hacky, whatever, but I don't feel like I write in a traditionally obvious way, like you know exactly where I'm going with my bit or whatever. But 2 girls, 1 cup, 2 years, one cunt. That's funny. As I tell all my young and upper comedians, there's no such thing as writer's block. Like today, I got writer's block, but I just was working on some stuff that I already had written. There's no such thing as writer's block. If the comedy guys have not given you anything new to put on that page, it is their way of telling you to work out and perfect the things that you already have. And see me working out something that I already have, I got a new jewel. I got a new gem out of that. Out of all this time, if it was about that one gem, that's what it was all about, man. Stay away from the gossip. Stay away from the rumors. Stay away from the negativity. Stay away from the nonsense. Stay away from the foolishness. Focus on the funny and lead with love. Life is not something that happens in spite of you. Life is an experience for you to behold, so get to beholding. Enjoy your wonderful weekend, and I know it ain't getting cloudy again right before the weekend. This is a conspiracy. Every time it's a weekend, it's like sunny the whole week, and then as soon as the weekend hit, it's clouds out. Somebody pushing buttons and manipulating. It's some weather control-ish, man. This is crazy, man. Stop with the weather control. Damn, no. Can we have a good, sunny weekend for once? It's been raining for weeks on the weekends. Beautiful during the week. Raining during the weekend. Booty cheeks. I'm out. Peace.